Hi, Joe Garris here with another Agent Mastermind web marketing systems tutorial. Today we're going to talk about embedding videos into your pages. So I'm going to show you the process for embedding videos, and specifically we're going to focus on how to do this with YouTube. The process is the same with any other hosting company. As long as you can grab embed code, then you can actually embed them into our pages. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So actually, the other thing I want to make sure that we cover today is with YouTube, there's some specific coding that you can add to the link that you get from YouTube, and that will allow you to remove any related videos, allow you to autoplay the video, allow you to remove a lot of the branding as well. So I'm going to show you that and show you exactly how that additional code works. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So right now we're in the actual control panel of our system. So the first thing we're going to do is click on Site Manager, and then we're going to go to Videos. This is the section where you can actually create what we call a video tag, and then you can take that tag, and here's an example of one, and you can add that tag into any page, and you can add it also into multiple pages. And then if you edit the section here, then that tag will automatically update across multiple pages. So this is part of the automation. You set it up one place, add it into various pages, and then you go back and edit it in a specific area, and then it will update in those pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a video from YouTube, and so I've got a YouTube tab open here. I'm just going to scroll down here and grab this video from my dear friend Peggy Wilson. She created her own Agent Mastermind intro video at a workshop that we had, and so Scott and her, this was behind a green screen. She and Scott actually did this video together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Share, and then now you don't want to grab this link. You want to click Embed. So Share and then Embed. And now I already know for that specific page that we need that video to be around 450 pixels in width. 560 will be too wide. So I'm going to go here to Custom Size. So you'll see the sizes here. Go to Custom Size, and I'm going to type in 450. And as you see, that automatically changes the height as well. So 450, 253. I'm going to make sure, in your case, this may not be unchecked. So you need to uncheck this Show Suggested Videos. That's something that will, when you have the REL equals 0, if we check it, you'll see it removes that, and then it adds it, REL equals 0. We're going to actually replace that later, but I want you to see that this will change the actual videos that are showing at the end. So at the end of the video, when you're in YouTube, normally you see related videos show. This will not allow that to happen. So there will be no related videos at the end. So we're going to copy that code, go right here into our dashboard, into our video section. So Site Manager, and then you go to the Videos tab, click Create New Video. And I'm just going to call this AMM Peggy Wilson intro, and then I'm going to paste that code in. Now we're not done here. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this will work fine, but when we click Show Hide here, this is what that video will look like. As you can see, it's got the title of the video at the top. It's got a little embed link, a little info link. It's got a watch later link. It's got the play link. Everything is here. To me, that's too much. I like to remove a lot of the branding. I also normally like to autoplay. It depends on how you want to use it, but you can. I'll show you how to turn the autoplay on and off. But I'm also going to show you how to change the branding of the page. So we have a text file, and you have access to this text file. I'm going to show you here at the end of the video how to access this text file. What you can do is go right here to right after the question mark. So after you download this text file, we have compiled all these different elements from different sources to be able to create a link. Now you could do this one of two ways. You could copy this whole thing into your video code section here, but the problem is you're going to have to go back and change the width and the height to be correct. So what I recommend doing is grab right before or after the question mark. I usually do it right after. Copy everything else behind the question mark, copy that, And so now this is what the video looks like originally from YouTube. Now I'm going to go right after the question mark here, and I'm going to do Command V on my computer. You may have to do Control V, or you can right click paste and paste that information in. And now I'm going to click save, and you're going to see the difference. So you'll be able to actually see how this additional code changes the video. So as you can see, the YouTube branding goes away quickly. There's no top bar here. There's even no control panel or no control tab. Now I could click in the center and that will pause it. But so you remove a lot of the branding from YouTube, and you also have it autoplay. If you say, well, I don't want it to autoplay, or actually let's change this where it says auto hide, show info, controls. We're going to change that controls to a 1, and then I'll show you how that, not 11, 1, show you how that impacts the video first. So as you see, now she has a controller. It goes away when I'm off, but when I go over, it has the controller. So you've got that option. So we can change it that way. We can also change the autoplay to 0. And we can click save. Just make sure you don't remove any other pieces of this. Make sure you only edit this one part here. And make sure you don't have 2 question marks when you paste this in. So now I change that autoplay to 0. So now that video is not going to autoplay. So now I click show hide, and you've got this. And then when I click this, it's also going to show the controls because I left that option. So it's going to have the controls, and it's not on autoplay. So there's a lot of different options that you can change here to customize that however you want. So now how do we get this on our page? So the first thing you're going to do is click on Site Manager. If you click just on Site Manager, it puts you into the Pages section of the system. And then you're going to look for the Agent Mastermind Squeeze page. Now you can type that in, Agent Mastermind Squeeze, and you can start finding the page. Or if you're on the Agent Mastermind only version, then you just type in index, and that will pull up the file name. If you're on the the full version of our system, you would type in Agent Mastermind, so agent-mastermind sign up, and that will actually pull up your page. So let's go here to this Agent Mastermind Squeeze page. We're going to click on Edit on that page, and then what we're going to do is remove the video. So the video by default is called AMM generic. This tag is something that we control on our side. We actually pull in that data and show the generic video that Carl White and Scotty have done. That's what's going to show on your site by default. If Carl or Scott or the person presenting that weekly Agent Mastermind training, if they actually do a video and we get sent that video, then what we'll do is we'll replace the code on our side. So this will stay as AMM generic, but we'll replace the actual code that gets pulled here from our admin panel, and it will automatically update your site. So if you use this tag, then it will get automatically updated if they do a unique video. That happens probably about once every 3 to 4 classes. So other than that, you'll have the generic video. Now, what I'm showing today is how to add your own video. So I'd recommend initially that you do your own generic video first, and then you don't feel the pressure to have to do a video every single week. You can have your own generic video. We actually have the script that Carl and Scotty used as well, and so you can tweak that, and then you can use that script for your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to click Insert Video, and then whatever we name that video will show here. So I named it AMM Peggy Wilson Intro. I'm going to click that. That's going to populate that video tag. So if I copy and paste this with the curly brackets and that code anywhere on the system, on any page, it will actually populate that video. So that's how this works. Now keep in mind, you cannot put a video tag in actual email. So we'll cover that later. You can't actually do that. It's not a problem with the video. It's actually a problem with people being able to view that video with their email client. So that's the big issue. So that is all we have to do now is save that page, and then we've got that page set up. We can preview it. We can see how this page looks, and then I'm going to show you where to get the actual code. So as you can see, that's the video. We had set it to not autoplay, and we also set it to show. We wanted it to show the controls. So you've got full flexibility over the changes or the options that you want. Now, let's go back to our PowerPoint. This is the YouTube code. Now, I don't expect you to write this down, but what I want you to do is write this down. mwsgo.com/YouTube. mwsgo.com/YouTube. And I'll leave that up for a second. Now, when you go to that page, what you'll see is it'll send you to our training site. And so it'll have also a similar video to this, but for the core version of the full version of our system. And then if you go down to the bottom, you'll see a PDF file and a text file. If you click on those, then you'll be able to access either version of this YouTube code. So that's how that works. You can download it to your desktop, and you can have a copy so you can revert back to it whenever you need it. And that is pretty much it. Of course, if you ever need any help, if you need support at all, you can go to support@mwshelp.com, or you can go to mwshelp.com, set up an account through our support center, and then send a message that way. That will actually bypass email, and then you can log back in, check the status, upload files, so on and so forth. You can also use the submit request on the left of any page within your Mortgage Web Success control panel, and you can actually click that support tab as well. So of course, you should have received your confirmation email. If you don't have that information, search for Your Agent Mastermind Web Marketing System in your email, and you should be able to find a subject line with, it'll have your first name and then Your Agent Mastermind Web Marketing System is ready. So if you search for that, that gives you your login data, links to our support, links to training, and also shows you some of the benefits of using the Agent Mastermind version of our system. And that is pretty much it for this tutorial. Hopefully this has been helpful. And of course, if you need any help, just send a ticket to support and we can actually do it for you. You could actually just send your YouTube link to us and tell us which page you want it added, and our support team will do it for you. Have a great day.